Hello everyone, welcome to another video of Keys Comic Market Watch. I have a little mini haul today that I got from this bookstore that I go to out in Manassas. They actually got boxes and boxes of comic books and they have great deals. So I go there and find some great stuff. So let's just start off with this. Got this right here for $1.99. It's in 9.6. Has a couple of little issues, but I mean nothing major. But I got it only because Joker's daughter, so I got it because of that. I know it's not her first appearance, but just got it because it interests me, so I got it. Now these I was happy to find because even though I already have these books and they're not really valuable, this is the Glow in Dark Ghost Rider what number is this? Number 15. I don't know if you can see it, but you see right there, it's signed. I really don't know whose signature that is. I think that's the artist's signature or the writer's signature, but I was just like, oh man, an autograph. So hopefully I'll find out whose signature it is eventually, but I don't know. But always nice to have the glow in the dark cover. And the same thing with this one, number 17, is signed right there by the same person. And it's always good to see the Demon Hobgoblin fight Ghost Rider. So, yeah, interesting cover. I like it. And let me see. There we go. That's better. Alright, same thing with this issue, number 18. Signature at the bottom. And all of the Ghost Riders are flawless. Like, they look like they're 9.8s. I don't see nothing on them. So, definitely was happy to get them with the signatures and stuff. Maybe you guys could tell me whose signature is that. Do y'all know? Let me see. Maybe y'all can see it better on this one. Can y'all see that? Y'all tell me whose signature is that. I don't know. Can't tell. I just don't know. But anyways, too bad it's not Stan Lee's signature, right? Even though it would probably be all over the place. But anyways, picked this up only because it's a #1 issue, and I love Elektra, and I like this cover. So it's Elektra the Hand, #1. Actually, a pretty good story too. I read it. The artwork inside is pretty good. I don't know who's the artist of the front cover, but I definitely like this front cover. And anything that has the Elektra in the hand, I'm going to read. Because I grew up during the time when Frank Miller introduced Elektra, the Hand, and Stick, and all that good stuff when he did his run of Daredevil. One of the best runs of all time. Here we go. I got this one, Marvel Knights Elektra, number 21. I got it because it's where is it? Greg Horn cover. See his signature right there? Greg Horn. And plus it caught my eye. I'm just like, man. So Greg Horn is starting to become hot. So a lot of people want his covers now. They're starting to appreciate his work. He's been around for a while now. And so it's good that people are finally starting to appreciate his artwork and stuff. I will say he has stepped it up though. His artwork has gone to another level to me. I don't know about everyone else, but to me. But I definitely like this cover. Man, look at that. Elektra in all white with the booty shorts. Yeah. Had to get that one. And, of course, I had to get the next issue in her all-white costume. There's a Greg Horn cover also. So it was one more Greg Horn cover there, but the book was beat up. And I wasn't willing to buy it. This one right here is, is a 9.8. This one's a 9.8. And by the way, I got them for 99 cents. That one for 99 cents. Basically, all the Ghost Riders and all the Elektra so far were 99 cents. So, thank God. Now, this I picked up because I barely see this. And when I see it in a high grade, and not only that, this is a newsstand. I had to get it. This is a real thick book, by the way. You see how thick it is? See that? It's a real thick book, and I bought it for 99 cents. So this is a hard book basically it's this is issue number 6, but if I remember correctly, I think it's 11 issues of this. Um, yeah, so these are hard to find. You're not gonna run into these too often. They're called magazines, Marvel Superheroes magazine. It's spelled magazine, but it's a real thick book. Like, and for me to get it for 99 cents, I mean the cover price alone was $2.95 back then. So $2.95 was expensive back then. You know, basically now you're paying $3.99 for just a regular book, which is kind of crazy. You know, but yeah, this is a really good book to find. If you see these books in the wild, the magazines, definitely pick them up, add them to your collection because they're hard to find in real good shape, like because of the fact that they're so thick. You know, usually they have the issues, but this one, as you can see, has no issues. You can see. So, and there's a newsstand, which makes it even more rare. You know, so yeah. All right, so on to this one, Monsters Unleashed #1 for 99 cents. If I remember correctly, don't chew my head off, but I think it's his first appearance. This person right here, which I forgot who he is, but I think I saw in someone else's video saying this was his first appearance. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I picked it up anyway for 99 cents. I mean, why not? And it's a 9.8 copy. So, and this is not this what maybe a year or two old. It's not even that old. So, as you can see, cover price $3.99, and for me to get it for 99 cents, you see, that's one thing I don't do anymore. I used to buy books brand new. Like I said, I had a LCS that took care of me, and I had a huge pull list. I used to spend so much money, man. It was crazy how much money I was spending on the new books just to be able to read the story at that moment when it comes out. But I've come to realize that all that money I spent buying brand new books, I could have been getting older books, or I could have just waited a year or less than a year a lot of times and wound up finding the same books in the dollar bin for a dollar. So why am I gonna pay $3.99 when I could pay a dollar? I mean, I could wait. I mean, there's so many other stories I could be reading in the meantime out of all the books I be always getting that I don't need to read the story like right away as soon as it come out. Like, especially with events. Like, I give you a prime example. The Civil War II. I haven't even read that yet, and I don't even. It's probably great. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I'm not pressed to read it, but once I start seeing the books in the 99 cents bin, I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab the whole series so I can read it, and you know, I know I'm gonna find it. I mean, it's only a matter of time. Just like the Secret Wars, that I see that in the dollar bin all the time now, and I mean, I'm fine with just finding out stuff later. Like I don't have a problem with. I don't need to know right away what happens. You know, so I'm thinking about saving money so I can get back issues, and not only that, in the long run, still get the newer issues for 99 cents. $3.99. I'm not paying $3.99. I refuse to do that. I mean, I really feel that there has to be a limit. Like if we keep, I mean, they've been raising prices for a while, and it stuck at a dollar for a long time, and then it steadily went up. And I just feel like they've gotten ridiculous with it. I mean, $4 a book. Come on now, this is just ridiculous. Like, I'd rather the publishers, like, if they could figure out a way to keep the cost down, but I think all they have to do is really just get more advertisers. Like, I don't mind the book being thicker with advertisements. Like, advertisement in a comic book doesn't bother me like it would looking at a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me to have like 30 pages of a story, but then add like 10 pages of ads would not bother me. Like, I would, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't bother me. So if the publishers have to put more ads to make up to reduce the cost, I think they should do that. Like, and as far as LCSs, they don't just depend on just comic books. So they can make their money other ways. I mean, it's not just about comic books. And I mean, they still, the way I look at it, LCS is they went away from what did make them money, and that's back issues. Like I don't understand why they do that. Like if they run their business right the right way, they'll survive and they'll thrive. But it doesn't have to be because we're paying higher prices. You know what I'm saying? It's ways to do it where everyone could be happy. And not only that, I feel like if the price was lower, they would sell more books. I'll give you an example. Like if this book was $2 when it first came out, $1.99 or $2, you best believe I would still have a pull list because $1.99 doesn't hurt me like $3.99. Like this is $4. Come on now. Now $2, I could deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I could still have a pull list, and I would still be going to my LCS getting pulled. You know, buying brand new books. But when they got to this price of $4, I was like, oh nah. What's next? $5? Then what? 6, 7, 8, 9? I mean, what's to stop them from going to $10 a book? I mean, if people are still going into LCSs buying them, they're going to keep jagging the price. We as consumers have to take a stand and say, look, no, we're not going to pay this price. So we're going to show you by not buying it when it comes out. We're not buying brand new. We're not going to have a pull list. Nah. We're going to show you with our dollars that no, you're not going to do that to us. You know what I'm saying? You need to publishers need to get creative and figure out a different way to make money off of the books. They still make it, and they're making money off the digital. I mean, they don't. What do they have to do with that? Like, it's not like they have to print and pay paper. So they're making money. It's not like the publisher's not making money. You know what I'm saying? People are looking at digital, and they buying the issue. So there's a way that the publisher could work it, and LCS still can make money. But we as consumers have to put our foot down. Like we have to say no. We're not gonna pay $4 for a comic book. That's just crazy. Like especially when we know 9 times out of 10 that one book is gonna be worthless. Like it's gonna go down into the dollar bin, and it's gonna. I mean, most of the books are. I would say at least 80% of the comic books are worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? They're only worth what someone is willing to pay for them, which a lot of times is less than $1, 50 cents, a quarter, you know, whatever. But there are books that hold value because they're keys. You know what I'm saying? So, and in the long scheme of things, they just need to figure something out, you know, because they're losing people that would buy new books because of the prices. The prices are just ridiculous. Like, me personally, I'm not doing it. Now, every blue moon, like I said, there are issues that when I told you how I look at previews, like the Marvel previews, I look at that, see what book might have a brand new character or some key about the book, and it's about to come out in a month or two. So I will go to the LCS and buy those and pay full price. Only because, to me, I'm like, okay, it's the first appearance of a character. So that in itself gonna hold some type of value depending on how the character is done and whether he gains popularity, you know, whether they continue with that character or they throw him into, you know, obscurity. So it all depends, but I'm willing to take that gamble with a new character being introduced or some key about that issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to take that gamble and pay that $4. So with those books, that's different. So I'm willing, and I'm even willing to get multiple copies of it and pay $4 for multiple copies of it. Like, I'm willing to do that. But that's only, like I said, if it's an introduction of a new character. That's it. Like, other than that, I'm not willing to just buy. Like, I give you an example. I'm not willing to just go in there and let's see. Oh, okay, I'll give you the Electra #1, the hand one. I'm not gonna go in there. If this was $3.99, brand new, I would not have bought it. If I was in the LCS, I would have looked at the cover and been like, "Oh man, that's an awesome cover. I like it." But $4.99, $3.99, oh nah, it could stay there. I'll wait. I'll wait till it comes down to $1, cause it will eventually. Most of the books do. So you're gonna find them in $1 now. Might not be in the shape that I want, 9.8s, but there are. Put it like this, I know eventually I'll find either that 9.6 or that 9.8 in that dollar bin somewhere. As much as I go hunting, I'm going to find it. So buying new books, they could kill that. I'm showing them with my dollars. Nah, you ain't gonna keep raising these prices. I'm gonna keep paying that price. Nah, y'all crazy. Y'all better get creative with it, publishers and LCSs. So enough of that rant. But on to the next thing. Then I got Thanos Infinity Abyss #1. Now this storyline is I think it's 6 issues if I remember correctly. But it's a good series. I definitely suggest you get this if you find it in the dollar bins. Get them. I was very happy to find this one, and this one was $1 also. So, and it's 9.8. It looks great. I was very happy to find this. Daredevil 270 for 99 cents. First appearance of Blackheart, Mephisto's son. So I was happy to. I've been looking for this issue for a while now in the dollar bins. I haven't been able to find it. I finally found it. So I was very happy to get that. I wish it was a newsstand, but $1. Who can complain? I also got this issue because this is the first appearance of this character, Insomnia, and I got this one for $1 also, by the way. So I was happy to find that. Whenever I haven't really heard nothing of her or seen anything lately of her, but it doesn't hurt to have her first appearance for $1, especially if it's a 9.8 copy with no flaws. I mean, I have no problem paying it. So, all right, now this, I got 2 copies of this for 99 cents each. Can you see that? This is a Excabular special. If I remember correctly, this is their first appearance. Not Excabular #1. That's just their first ongoing series. But if I remember correctly, this is their first appearance, and the first appearance of, what are they called? The Warhounds, whatever they're called, the little silver doggy things, whatever. So I was happy to get that, and they had 2 issues of it for 99 cents. So I got 2 issues of it. There's nothing wrong with them. 9.8s. Happy to get them. So. And then I was really happy to get these because these are older issues. Let me see if you can see it. I got this one for $1.99. It's a Marvel Premiere #41, Seeker 3000. First appearance of the Seeker 3000. I was happy to get this for $1.99 because this is a 9.6 copy. Like, the only thing, like, it's sharp corners, bright colors, nothing. The only thing it has is a little tick. Where is it at? Right there. There's a little tick right there. I don't know if you can even see it. So small. It's like, But anyways, yeah, it has a little tick. That's about it. Other than that, the back is flawless. It looks great. So I was like, man, $1.99. I was happy to find that. Then also, this ain't even a person that I collect at all, but whenever I see a Bronze Age or a Silver Age issue and it's in high grade and it's a reasonable price, I'm gonna get it, even if it's not a first appearance or anything, because I'm just like, I mean, how often do you find these back issues for high grades? Now, I paid a little bit more for this one. This one was $6.50. It's Warlord #2. DC Comics Warlord #2. This is the 9.6 also. It's great. I was happy to pay $6.50 for this issue, especially at a 9.6, 20 cents issue. I mean, it's old. Like, I wish they had Warlord #1, even though that's not his first appearance, but just to get this in a high grade, and as you can see, look at the cover, the way the covers, the color of it, to get in a high grade is kind of amazing. So I was happy to find that there, and also they had this one too, Warlord #6, and I paid $3 for that one. And this one is also a 9.6, and man, that black cover, when I saw it, I was like, man, I can't believe the condition is in with the cover being all black like that. Like, and the back of it is immaculate. Like, so $3, why not, So I'm willing to pay a little bit more than $1 for certain books. It just depends, And like I said, I don't even collect Warlord, but Like I said, when you see them bronze and them silver books and they're in high grade, you gotta get them. Like, just, I mean, why not? Like, it's how often do you see them in high grades? And if you do see them in high grades, they want way more money than $3 or 6.50, or $1 or two, So yeah, I was happy to get it. So that's my haul, y'all. Sorry about the rants, but yeah, I just think they're getting ridiculous with these comic book prices. I think they need to slow it down and bring it back down because they can figure out something. Like I said, put more ads in there, advertising, something like take it back to a thicker book. It doesn't matter as long as the prices stay low. They'll sell more books, and they sell more books. They could get more advertisers because they're gonna be like, yeah, we sold 2 million copies of this issue, or we sold 1 million copies of this issue. So their rate could go up in advertising because they're like more people. You getting more views, right? So they can figure out a way. It's a way to do it. They just, for me, I feel like they're just taking the easy road by making us pay more, which is stupid. Like I'm not. Enough is enough. Like I just can't do it. Like I understand inflation. I understand the prices, everything else going up. I understand all that. But at the end of the day, we the consumers have the power. Our money talks. Like for real, our money talks. And if we put our foot down and say enough is enough and show them by not buying them brand new anymore for that price, they could be like, "Oh, our sales have gone down. What are we supposed to do?" Like, and if we also ran about it on our videos and let these publishers know that, yeah, you got to figure something else out. Like, we're not taking it. Like, and they'll hear us and they'll listen once the dollar starts affecting it. Once they see their sales going down, be like, "Oh man, what's going on?" Like, yeah, they'll look. Don't think they don't look at our videos. Like they look at our videos. They trying to figure out what we want. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the movies and the shows and all. I think they've been listening because, like I said, it's amazing some of the things that we've been getting lately, and I think it's all because they look at our stuff, they listen, they want the input. So I think we have the power, you guys. So definitely, let me put this back up while I'm still ranting because I want you to enjoy that all black cover. It looks great, don't it? I like it. I like it. Just that panther looks awesome. But anyways, yeah. So we need to show them with our dollars. You guys. So enough is enough. Like I said, I'm willing to pay even 250, but four. Nah, they done lost their mind with that one. Like I said, I mean, I see books for $7, $8. Like I'm looking at them like, whoever be buying these books, y'all crazy. Like, oh no, I refuse. I could take that $7, $8 and go buy me 7 issues in the dollar bin that I need, or I want, So I look at it like that. I'm like, Now I'm not gonna lie. It's certain variants that, yeah, if it's up in price, yeah, I'm willing to buy it and pay, because the thing about variants, which I understand, is that the variants are limited copies. Like it's 1 in 25, 1 in 50, 1 in 100. So it's not like that, common. But even with variants, I would say this: not all variants hold their value. So a lot of them wind up. I see them in the dollar bin too. So sometimes it depends on what variant it is. You can hold out and wait. But certain ones you just have to, because it's not gonna drop. Like it's just the way that cover looks, or the artist that drew it, and how it's a lot of factors into it. But certain variants are not gonna go down. It's certain variants to this day I haven't seen gone down from years and years ago that I'm still like, man, that joint ain't go down yet. In fact, it's retained its value, and if anything, it's gonna go up because they're rare. There's just not that many of them made. So I understand with the variants, but even with that, there's a certain thing that I would tell people with the variants is certain ones, if they don't look like that amazing, oh my God, that joint right there, like everyone's gonna want that one. I think you should hold out. Like you could get it for cheaper, So hold out, wait. So that's about it for now. I guess if you guys feel the way I feel, or if you guys feel like, I don't mind paying for $4 for a book and it's not a big deal, I'll just keep paying the $4. And if they raise it to 5, 6, 7, 8, I'll still buy them, whatever. Then yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about it. It's a topic I brought up last night, and with the live show that they had last night. The I mean, I really don't think we need to, just keep letting the publishers get away with this. Like, stop giving them your money. Like, they could find other ways. That's just how I feel about it. Like, at the end of the day, I want to keep. I miss having a pull list. I'm not gonna lie. I miss it. But at the end of the day, I'm using common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, man, I'm not willing to just bend over. Like, I know the power of a dollar, and I understand the power of the consumer. And we as consumers, we have to put our foot down when it comes to certain things. Certain things we just got to show them with our dollars. And like I said, I show them because I don't have a pull list anymore. I refuse to have a pull list. Like, until that price drop, and if it does, I'm definitely going back to a pull list because I do miss reading it when it first come out. I do, but I'm willing to wait now because the prices just doesn't make sense to me. I could wait now. Like, I've learned to have the patience, but I do miss reading stuff when it first come out. I do miss it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be a hypocrite if I sat here and said that I didn't, because I do, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, you want to read as soon as it come out. I mean, I understand. I'm with you, but please just, try to be patient, and let's show them with our dollars what the power of a consumer could do. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, you guys, have a great day. Hopefully I have another haul soon. I'm about to go out to work, but while I'm out, I always be on the hunt. So might see me tomorrow, might not. You know what I'm saying? So with a new video of some more comics. So hopefully I do. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the hunt. So that's the thrilling part of it all, is the hunt. So all right, you guys, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you guys later. Okay?